Did you know that plants grow faster if you talk to them? No, really. If you talk to a plant that you're trying to grow, it will grow faster and healthier. It isn't actually because plants like being talked to. They don't like anything technically, but let's pretend for a second that they do. In order to make that plant grow its best, you have to spend time watering it, giving it adequate care, and for best results, talk to it. We are here continuing to meet the amazing Jesus. Every week we talk a little bit more about a true story in Jesus' life. This time we're going to look at the Gospel book of Luke chapter 10 at a story about two sisters. So, Mary and Martha were, like I said, sisters. They were friends of Jesus when he was alive, and he was planning on visiting. So, Martha prepared and prepared. She probably cleaned the house and cooked a meal, and when Jesus got there, she continued finishing everything up. The meal wasn't going to cook itself. Her sister Mary spent time with Jesus when he arrived. She stayed right with him and didn't help Martha fix things up. Martha got upset and complained, saying that she was doing all the work and Mary wasn't doing anything. But Jesus told Martha that Mary was the one doing the right thing. What? Jesus didn't think it was rude of Mary not to help Martha? Well, let's think back on our plant. If we spend all our time finding the perfect pot and perfect soil and the perfect mix of nutrients before we actually plant the plant, it'll die. Sometimes it gets easy to ignore the things that we're actually going to do because we're preparing so much for them. Preparing something forever might get in the way of actually doing the thing we want to do. In this case, Martha meant well, but she was spending all her time away from Jesus instead of focusing on being there with him. Jesus wants us to be like Mary. Spend time with him in prayer. It's okay to be prepared for Jesus. In fact, he says to do that too. But don't get so preoccupied getting prepared for Jesus that you forget to actually spend time with him. Oh, and by the way, if you're curious about why plants actually grow if you talk to them, despite plants not actually being able to hear and not really caring what you have to say, the best scientific guess is that you're giving them more carbon dioxide by speaking to them, and they pull in the carbon dioxide. It's more concentrated around them. Yeah, fun fact.